Good afternoon, everybody. It is the 27th of August 2018. Here it is. PUBG Update 4.2, bringing the Erangel visual update to consoles. We've had it on the PTS, now we've got it in the main game, which means that we'll be able to play something more than just squad play. So we'll want to go into here. I want to go back to lovely solo on Erangel. That's what we want to do. No, not a one-man squad. I tell you what, it's awful, isn't it? This selection screen. So you have to press it twice. Standard, solo. Am I in the right one? No, Erangel I want to be in. Thank you. Erangel solo, third person's perspective. Now, before we get started, before we get started, I need to apologise for the sound of the Harrier jump jet in the background. That's my OG PlayStation 4 merrily blasting its fan like a jet. It's very warm here in the UK this afternoon, and I think my PlayStation 4 is getting a bit old in the tooth now. And whenever it gets asked to do anything and it's warm, it really starts to make an awful lot of noise. So apologies for that, but I do need to go to the store and I do need to pick up my... In fact, I've already got the XP boost. We all get that, don't we? Survivor Pass. Let's pick that up. Let's use that. I've got a 5 level up thing as well. We won't use that yet because I did buy the Survivor Pass. It's going a bit slow sometimes, the shop. I guess they're being overrun with stuff, because the Survivor Pass does look pretty cool, and in fact I can probably pick something up straight away, which is this skin for the UAS. Would you like to customize now? Yes, I would. Thank you very much. How do I select it then? Is that selected? Is that deselected? Right, so that's equipped. Brilliant. They should do more of those. They should do loads of skins for the vehicles. But hey, you're not here to listen to me talk in this video. The video said gameplay, didn't it? So let's crack on. And let's go on. Now, I'm streaming this live to YouTube. If you're watching this after the fact, so I will be answering people in the chat. And Green Thumb 3579 has come in the chat and said, how's the new season looking? The season pass looks good. Actually, I haven't had a look at the season. I'll have a look at that. But the Survivor Pass Aftermath, it's actually got some alright skins in this time. And the ultimate level 100s reward you get is a AWN skin that's got a kill counter on it. Alright, look, this person's got the bunny suit that you can buy. Very good. Yes, very nice. No, don't punch me, bunny person. Now, you may well notice that I'm wearing, in honour, in fact, can I go? I can't go around, can I? Of Battle Royale, the film upon which, oh, look at that, old school snaking. We don't see enough of that. In honour of the film that PUBG is based on, Battle Royale, which was about the Japanese school kids who were dropped off on an island to kill each other. So this is what we've got here. Right, here we go. I'm just going to play my normal sort of technique for these games. I'm not going to go looking for anything in particular. We will take a note of the visual updates as we go along. One thing about my PlayStation, although it is an OG PlayStation, I do have PUBG installed to an external SSD hard drive. So loading is normally a bit better. But saying that, I played the visual update on the PTS on my Xbox One S, which has no which just has a normal hard drive on, and it played fine on that as well, so that was cool. Right, so as you can see, things are popping in really early now, aren't they? That's really good. Gosh, if you're new to PUBG, you don't know the travails we went through when this game first came out. I mean, on PlayStation, but particularly on the Xbox as well, when it was out in game preview. Oh, pop-up was terrible. You'd hit the ground, nothing would be there. You'd just see guns and weapons hanging in the sky. Is anybody coming to Severny with me? How strange. Oh, looks like I've got the diner to myself. Cool. Right, so let's go and have a look at all these lovely new textures and details. We can start earning points, XP points, towards our lovely Survivor Pass. Oh, I'm so excited. If you haven't seen any of my videos already about the visual update, I'm very, 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 very pleased with it. Oh, almost didn't see that. 7.6 there. I think it's brought Erangel back to life. Just so much more detail to everything. No, look, even this little kitchen looks better, doesn't it? Let's have a look round. Scar, thank you very much. Yeah, forgive me if I'm a little bit quiet because it is incredibly hot here in the UK. For the UK, that is. You probably, if you're anywhere in the world that's got, you know, proper summers. Look at all this. It looks cool, doesn't it? Yeah. Be interesting to see the weapon balance if we get into many gunfights. The fact that we've now got SMGs are a little bit more powerful. Assault rifles, sorry, SMGs do more damage at range now than they did. They're not any more powerful. They just hold that damage out to a longer distance. And assault rifles have lost some damage. So, but I'm going to stick with the, you know, my old faithfuls. If I get enough 9mm, I'll grab a Vector. Otherwise, I'll stay with the 5.56. I've got the Scar and the 16, haven't I? Nice combination. Just need some scopes, some grips. Actually, I need to find a. We'll pick up that cheap pad just in case we get a sniper rifle. Okay, that's med sorted out. We've got 3 med packs. Okay, we've got a barrel. Let's swap to the barrel. Because we haven't got much 5.56. Keep picking up 9 just in case we do come across a Vector, or of course a VSS. Love the VSS. So now we've got Car 98, which we can put that on. But now we really need a lot more 7. And a nice scope 2. The new Uzi that you can put a scope on. Oh, suppressor. So we really want the Vector now. It put that suppressor on my pistol, didn't it? Take that off. Minute 13. So we've got to go. In fact, let me just. What did I just pick up there by mistake? Let's get rid of that. Yeah, look at this. Look at this fella. That's scary for. Right. I want to come out here, so I just want to have a quick look round, see if there's a vehicle. Yeah, because I'm going to need a vehicle. So what we'll do. This is all new, isn't it? Look at this guy. I think I'm a member of the Resistance. So we'll just quickly do here. And then we'll head on over to the other side of town. Okay, so we've got options now. When it comes to, okay, see, I really like just more 7. If I've got more 7, I'll just drop the 9 and the 5. I'm more than happy with the... More than happy with the Kar 98 in the barrel, but just over 100 rounds of ammo isn't enough. Let's drop the 9. Let's pick it up again. Right, what have we got on top of here? Another boost. Right, we've got to make a decision now. Let's drop. See, it's a 16. Right, let's drop the 9. Let's pick up this 16. Pick up the 5, sorry. Okay, so we've got loads of 5. So ideally, I need to go. Where did I drop that scar? Right, I do have to go. Level 2 vest, thank you very much. Vertical foregrip. That's what we want. So now I need to find a 5.56 assault rifle, a suppressor for DMR. Ooh, very nice. .55 alive. Now, if you're new to my videos, this is the way I play, unfortunately. Darker level 2, yes please. More boost. I do an awful lot of looting, staying away from everybody else. And then I try and creep into the final circles. Doesn't always go very well though. In fact, I'm considering, now that this might seem a bit counterintuitive, but I'm considering streaming PUBG more. I always tend to not bother streaming PUBG because I think who would want to watch my rather boring gameplay? God, we really do have to go. Gameplay. And then I thought, well, actually, wait a minute. Maybe people would like to watch someone who plays really slowly. And I was going to call the stream. Ooh, what's that over there? Scar. Brilliant. So now we can swap that for that. We can drop a load of these. That's more than enough. We can pick that up. We can drop that. We can drop that. Oh god, yeah, we've got more than enough 5.56. In fact, let's drop some. We don't need all that 5.56. What I could do with though is a hollow. Thank you very much. Another boost. I think we're good to go, peeps. I think we're good to go. Let's find our way out of here. Sticks feel a little bit more sensitive than normal. Now, this is where I discover there are no vehicles. Oh no, I think there's one over there. Bingo. Right, let's put a dot down in the centre. Sminkly D23E, absolutely my friend, a drive to the third circle and play the edge. That's the way to do it, as we say. Now we know that the west coast is going to be pretty quiet. Where am I going? Where am I going? Where am I going? Yeah, let's take the road. Vehicles are a little bit squiffy now. Oh, gunfire behind me. They're probably fighting over a vehicle. Oh, let's turn the radio on. Let me turn the engine off so you can hear the radio. Alright, okay. And we've also got auto accelerate now, so if I double tap on the right trigger, that's it. The car's driving itself. Well, I've got to steer it. It's handling everything else for me. The problem is with this, is if you brake... What happened? If you're auto driving, yeah, and brake, and then let go... Or maybe they've solved it. What would happen in the PTS? It was a bit like you had a a sticky throttle, and you'd brake, expecting the car to slow down, and then the car would accelerate away again. We won't risk driving right through the centre of Yasnaya. Ooh, slow down, slow down, slow down. Ooh. "39 people left alive." I haven't really talked about them because I did so many videos from the PTS. I haven't really talked about the improvements to the textures, but the whole map looks better. It's got that Vikendi feel without the Vikendi problems of things not loading in. Right, so now, so next circle. I don't know, Milter Power, that side. Pretty much sorted for gear. Actually, no, that I do need a better scope, don't I? It's worth checking Lippy out. Doing a quick fly past of Lippy. Let's have a look. Could do. It's definitely worth visiting prison over there if you get a chance. Totally different. There's like a basketball court in the middle now. The buildings have changed. Ooh, vehicles are a bit slider. This is new. Look at it. Let me drive slowly. Look, tank, gun emplacements, artillery pieces. How cool is this? Oh, well done, PUBG. Look at a T-34 tank. Look, imagine defending this. Look, there's a trench as well. Oh, so good. Just makes you want to play more PUBG. Is the Uzi good? Well, the Uzi is good anyway, even before the update. It always was a good weapon. It just wasn't that user-friendly because of the iron sights. With the red dot, yeah, I'd imagine it would be. Have I gone past Lippy? I have, haven't I? Oh well. It should be more usable now. I'd imagine it'll be a little bit like the old Vector, the old 45 ACP Vector. You know, when you were using it without an extended mag, because the Uzi fires incredibly quickly. So you've just got to make sure you really are aiming at the target, and then you'll kill people with it straight away. But if you miss them, you run out of bullets. Right, really quickly. Turn the radio off. Turn off. That's better. Right, this is where I get killed straight away because somebody's waiting here for me. What am I looking for again? I better scope than a 2 times. Let's get rid of this. Oh, looks very nice, doesn't it? So look, this is all new. It's all smashed up or blown up in the rebellion against the army. It seems to be playing smoother as well. Very impressive. Oh, there we go, 6 times scope. Well, we're pretty much set now, aren't we? 3 first aids, loads of boosts, loads of ammo, 2 frags, 1 smoke. Just need to be careful now. Let's see if we can. Did you use it? I did use it a little bit on the PTS, on the test server. Not so far on the main game, but yeah, it seemed good. But it's very, you know, very, very fast firing. Is this new here? Already got an extended mag. I mean, the thing I would say you should do is crack on over to the test range, you know, on the and have a go with it on there and see how it feels. Stick a red dot on it or a hollow. It's quite a good circle for us, isn't it? And just see the thing that worries me about the Uzi is when you're in close quarters combat, you've got really soft aim with it, or you've got a hip fire, and you've just got to be. If somebody jumps out of the way, you don't have the magazine capacity to really track them. You've got to be super accurate with it. Excuse me. The car looks different. Oh God, I've got to try and remember how to do this now. How do we look at our weapon? No. Oh, there you go. That's just my skin. That's a Horizon Zero Dawn skin that I got, I don't know, a while ago. Sminkley says, on PC the Vector is my new favourite, secondary probably the same on Xbox. Yeah, hold left on D-pad, yep, you're right. That's the Scar. Good basic Scar. There's the... As you can see, I don't earn many of those little dangly things, because I don't kill that many people. Oh yeah, Spinkley says the Vector is his favourite weapon. I would agree entirely. The Vector is definitely probably one of my favourite weapons in the entire game, to be honest. Okay, we need to start moving actually. Let's have a look. Yeah, we're on a nice side of the circle. Let's just got to keep our wits about us. So if you haven't seen it already, download. Watch it on Netflix. Battle Royale, the Japanese film. Now it's Japanese with English subtitles, but that's okay. It's a really cool film. It's what all this is based on. Something's a bit different, like they don't parachute in, they're just sort of let out. And the idea in the Battle Royale film is that to keep the Japanese youth... here we go. Can we climb up there? Under control. I guess if you got a car and you put it there, you can go there. Every year, a random, I think it's random, or the worst class in the country. Oh, this is a bit open. This wasn't a good idea. Are chosen to take part in the Battle Royale, which is a battle to the death. Last one survives. And in the film, they're given these necklaces, like chokers that go round, so that the people who run the Battle Royale can listen to them. And if they think they're cheating or they try and escape, they just press a button and it blows their heads off. They don't have this blue zone, and also so it's also done on a grid system rather than a closing circle. So there's grids that explode, and I think the way that it works is if they don't all kill each other. If they don't kill each other and left to the last person by the end, they all die. So so they have to hunt each other out, and there's all these psycho kids in it and stuff. So it's a really interesting film, and if you're into PUBG lore, what's behind it. It's pretty cool. Now I know we've got the new lore at the moment, haven't we? Sminkley says, personally, I think the film. Yeah, I mean it's a bit cheap. I mean it's not a great film. It is what it is, isn't it? But now we have the sort of PUBG lore for Battlegrounds, and it's the way that this place this was a kind of like a Soviet island, and under heavy military control, and then the populace started to rebel against that chap, the guy in the posters all around, and that's why the blue zone was created. Yeah, I definitely feel a little bit more sensitive. I might have to go on the practice range and just see. I feel a little bit twitchier. I must admit I didn't go into the settings and double check that nothing had changed. Okay, 18 left. My goal always in PUBG games is just to get to the top 10. If I can get to the top 10, I'm happy. But what do you think? What do you think of all the visual update? Even things like the grass is better, you know, and the rust. It's really cool. Really cool. If you're in the stream and you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. If you don't find it too boring, hit that like button as well. Really, really appreciate that. And if you want to support the channel, you can always join the channel and become a paying member. If you do that and you've got DayZ on PlayStation 4, you can join our DayZ private server as long as you're over 18. That's the only stipulation. You know this is just going to end in tears, isn't it? Someone's just going to headshot me from a mile away. It's not boring play, it's measured play. Thank you very much, Sminkley. It is very, very kind of you to say that. Honestly, I do appreciate it. What I need to do as well is get on the Tinternet and do a little bit of research onto the secrets and the Easter eggs that are on this map now. Just like Vikendi had the, well, still has the secret cave, although it's not so secret, everybody knows where it is now. There are certain cellars underneath houses on Erangel that you can smash your way into, and then there's these posters and all sorts of things and plans that you can look at. It should be pretty cool. That's gonna teach us more stuff, and it's really fascinating, isn't it? You know, we've got the new PUBG studio that's opened up in America, being run by an ex-Sledgehammer. Is it a Sledgehammer? Yeah, an ex-Sledgehammer guy. One of the guys behind, the original guys behind Dead Space, actually, it is. A little bit of gunfire to my left. Aside from that, everything's pretty quiet, isn't it? Let's get rid of some of these boosts. Let's have a few Red Bulls. I always think if you like boost up completely on Red Bulls, your vision should go a bit weird and you should get a bit shaky. Because you're like, whoa, imagine drinking 3 Red Bulls in a row that quick. You'd be like, ugh. Is it me or does the sky look better as well? The problem with this gameplay is that quite often what will happen is we'll have spent half an hour not seeing anybody else but listening to the odd gunfight, and then I'll just get killed. Drink 3 tangers in a row, you'll be sick too. Yeah, absolutely. We crawl through here. Oh god, look at that. That's supply drops. Literally just come just down over there. There's a vehicle just there, so somebody I see him. There's somebody up there. Oh, I'm stuck. Okay, we're into the top 10. Mission accomplished. Oh dear. Move. Got stuck. Oh well. 1 kill, 6th place. Good warm up. Sminkley says, are you looking forward to crossplay? Though it looks like not able to party up across live PSN at launch. Ah, right, okay. Yeah, I wouldn't have thought we would have been able to party up between Xbox and PlayStation. That might be too much. I think they would have to end up giving each other, this is PlayStation and Xbox, Sony and Microsoft, too much information about how each other's systems work, and there could well be some patented and some secret information that they don't want the other people to. Did he pick up my car 98? He did, didn't he? Unless he's got the same skin. That they don't want other people to have. So I could see that all we're going to have is game chat. That would make sense, where you go into a game and you party up in game and use game chat. I would expect it to work that way, and I would be happy with that as well. If they can do that cross-platform, then that would be cool. What's this guy got? He's got level 3 helmet, level 3 bag, level 3 vest, car 98 with a 15 times scope on it by the look of it, and then he's got a barrel. I think he's got a barrel. 4 people left. Let's see what he does. He's not in the circle yet. He thinks somebody's up here, maybe, does he? He's going to soft aiming. Let the others kill each other, mate. So where are you going to go? It's very open in front of you. You know there's people over there. You can't stay here. Get 8 seconds. He's using third person just to see around that corner. There's an AK, has he got? Right, smoke's coming out for cover. Always a good move. Go on, shoot. Oh, dude, God. Nice. Good shot. Oh, he is in. I didn't think he was in. Yeah, get rid of those grenades. You can't take them with you when you're dead. So 4 people left. That guy didn't die. So he must have people to his right. Yeah, good move. They're probably hurting him. Nice, yeah. Good spot. Yeah, nice kill. Nice kill. Good play. Force the guy to move with the grenades. Circle's moved. He's not in the new circle. So we know that side's clear. He's got to have people to his right. Just have people to his right. Probably on the other side of that ridge, I would have thought. He's just checking his corners though. Right, grenade coming in. A smoke. Ew. Someone trying to either threw the wrong thing, or that's all they've got left. And they just want to block his view. 10 seconds. He's got to start thinking about making his move now. Looks like he's going to jump off the top. Oh, excellent grenade from Tismari there. Perfectly timed. Right. That was a good grenade. So 2 people left. Blue's coming in. He's not safe. But you can see the other guy. And Idar Thug gets the win. Well done, sir. Gosh, the kind of yes, nice. Bit of Freddie Mercury at the end. Always good to see. Have you noticed grenade spam on PS4? It seems every time we get into top 5, it's raining grenades. Well, it's a fair enough tactic. It's a fair enough tactic, you know. Right, let's go again. Oh, actually, no, we've got some things we can collect. Oh, we did some missions, so let's just claim them all. Got all this XP. Lovely. Right, okay, right, where are we? Let's play, let's go again. Let's see if we can, well, let's see if we can get another top 10. That's all we want, another top 10, don't we? Sminkley in the chat says, it may be fair, but it's annoying when you're trying to shoot people. Yeah, I know, but for example, that grenade that got the guy that killed me, that was a perfectly timed grenade. You know, he cooked it so it just exploded on top of that guy. Very, very good. And remember, you've always to carry that many grenades into the end game, you do have to sacrifice a lot of the stuff. You know, you've got to make sure you can carry less meds. You definitely want to. It's very difficult if you're carrying a 7.6 weapon. So I mean that was a bit of a funny example, that wasn't it? Because it was in kind of a built-up area through houses and things. But you know that's the beauty of PUBG, isn't it? You have all these different types of finishes. Not only all the different ones that you get on Erangel, but the different maps give you different finishes in different games as well. I think that's why we like PUBG so much, doesn't it? Let's have a quick. So we're up at Scalespeeder. Let's have a look around Scalespeeder. Actually, this pretty much looks the same, doesn't it? See how different these houses are now, though. So all these different textures on the outside. Proper floorboards. Nice looking mats there. Should be exactly the same actually, shouldn't it? Oh, there we go. Just watch a bit of TV. Turn it on. Right. Always a good place to come, Scalespeeder. Always lots of good kit here. Popular if the plane's going over it. Let's look at the view towards. Well, I guess you've got Milta going that way. Lipova is all the way over there. Let's see if we can come round to see Yasnaya. Polyana. Where's that fella going? We've got a full crew, 99 people. There's Yasnaya. Trees are in the way a little bit, but you can see it's all spawned in. That's good. Right, let's see what the path is. I think this would be a. Let's fly to Lipova. Well, fly to the road and then drive to Lipova. Or is it Lipovka? I always get it wrong actually. Let's have a look. It's Lipovka, isn't it? Not Lipova. Lipovka. Lipovka. Right, remind me that when I hit the ground, when I get safe, I was going to change the settings, wasn't I? So I can have a see if the ping's got any better. There you go, you can see my schoolgirl outfit there. It's not a brilliant one, is it? Actually, that one. It'd be nice if the shirt was closed and we had like, some sort of tie. I do have shirts with ties, but they're blokes ones and they've got a tie clip on them, which I don't think you wouldn't really wear a tie clip to school, would you? Not as a girl. Military base, far to the south. Sometimes there's vehicle spawns down here. Lots of people have got the same idea. In fact, there's a vehicle spawn there, isn't there? That chap's going for it. Let's swing. This area is notorious for not having. Oh, right, I see. There's a vehicle. I see a vehicle. Right, where's he going? not towards me, which is good. I wonder if the names mean anything in Russian. After all, El Pozo is the whole of the well in Spanish, and Cruz de Val is Valley of the Cross. I don't know. If only we had a Russian speaker in the chat. Turn the radio on. Right, so let's go to Lipovka, loot up, get a boat, drive to Military Base Island, which is called Selznovka. I always forget that one. Sverny means northern. That would make sense. Yeah. Oh, the classic PUBG theme tune coming over the radio. Does it get any better? Still sends shivers down my spine, that theme tune. Oh. What happened there? I remember this theme tune signified anticipation. Amazing anticipation. You know, we'd all seen PUBG being streamed from PC. You know, we've seen the Doctor playing, we've seen Shroud, Choco, people playing this amazing game. 100 players on one map. These huge maps with snipers. And then we were all... Ooh. We were all shocked when it came to Xbox, and we were like, "Oh my gosh, how can they get it to play on a console?" And the answer is not that brilliantly to start off with. But it was the anticipation of sitting in that lobby when you were playing solos, or waiting for your mates to come in when you were playing duos or squads. And then, you know, we'd have these amazing adventures. 7-6 City in here. You know, I can remember being near the northern end of the Eastern Bridge for the first time and not having a clue where I was, and you're thinking, how am I ever going to remember this map? You know, it's so huge. But it turned out, you know, we got used to the glitches, we put up with the glitches. The game was so good that it didn't matter. I mean, if you were there in the early days of Xbox, literally, if you played for an hour, the game would freeze and crash and boot you out at least once. So if you were playing with friends, like in a squad of 4, over a period of, say, there's that creepy doll again, of 3 games, one of you would definitely crash out. You know, every single time, one of you would crash out. And the others would have to hang around, and you would just hope. That's it. That you would spawn in again before the circle moved. I still haven't got a jacket, have I? Well, sometimes you would be the driver in the car, and the car would keep going, and they would be going, "It's all right, you're still alive. You've just driven into a tree." We could put that on there for now, can't we? But you're still alive. And you come back in, and you know, the blue would probably have just arrived just as you got there. It was amazing. But we still played, we still loved it, we still put thousands of hours into this game. Right, there we go, level 2 vest. Have I got enough time? Yeah, I should have enough time to get to the cafe and have a look round. Take another bandage just in case. These are different in here, aren't they? What do I prefer playing? Hello, Gamer Boy Bartus. Welcome to the stream. They're both great games. You know, they're different, aren't they? They're very different. I remember first picking up DayZ on the Xbox and playing the game preview that you could play with it, and absolutely, hating it. I thought it was the worst game ever. I thought, how could they get away with selling this game that was so difficult to play? DayZ, I'm talking about now. You know, it was absolutely awful. But it still stayed in the back of my mind, you know, that lots of people, I enjoyed watching videos of it and the things that people would get up to, and I enjoyed the aesthetic of it as well, you know, the fact that it's similar to PUBG, PUBG is similar to DayZ, and then when it came out on PlayStation 4, I was like, right, there's got to be something to this game, and I started playing it. And once you get used to it, it's very good. I would say that DayZ's more of an adventure game, though. You know, it's not a shooter in the same way that PUBG is. You know, you can wander around in DayZ, and you don't have to shoot anybody. You can just survive, which is really cool. I think that's excellent, and I enjoy doing that. And you could argue that the shooting parts of I need to find a boat, don't I? The shooting parts of DayZ are probably the weakest parts. Look, there's my skin on my UAS. How cool is that? Right, are there any boats here? No. Let's go up to the other end of town. Welcome to the chat, Claire. It looks great. It does look good, doesn't it? It looks much better. Not up to PC standards yet. I think we've got to wait for next gen for that, but it's better. No boats here either. Alright, there we go. Are we going to have enough time? Let's get totally boosted up. I know in solos bridge blocks aren't the same issue as they are in squads and duos, but it's always safer to avoid them if you can. Plus, doing this as well, there's always the chance you'll find a supply drop in the sea, especially when you've got a circle like this. So let's see. Now these rocks and these cliffs aren't the barriers that they used to be. So if you ever get stuck, remember with the ledge grab now, just run forward and jump and hold onto the jump button, X on PlayStation, A on Xbox, and often you can just grab hold of ledges and you can get up to places that you couldn't do. Right, keep your eyes peeled for a supply box in the water. What are your best graphic settings for DayZ on PlayStation 4? Gamer Boy Barter says. I don't know, to be honest. I set the field of view to the widest point for first person, but it's very difficult to get first person games on PlayStation, so you just tend to play third person. I guess if you talk, I go with universal brightness, if that means anything. I don't use the customised one. Let's get inside this. Right, let's see where we're going to go ashore. I'm going to go ashore somewhere where we've got a chance of getting a vehicle. Could get right round the back of the island actually. We've got enough time and enough fuel if I slow down a bit. What do you use, Game Boy Bartus? So we're going to come ashore about somewhere like here. There's a boat there. Okay, so we didn't get lucky with the supply drop, but let's gunfire to my left. Quite far off. 38 people left. See if we can get into some nice cover somewhere. This is all very smooth. Just heard a vehicle turn off. Small bush. Oh right, I mean your settings on the PS4, 720, 1080i, 1080p or 20 or 60p. I think I've just got an old telly that runs at 1080p. I think. Spinkley says, have you tried cutting engine while driving yet for stealth approach? Yes. Yes, the only problem with that is if you hit the brakes, the engine starts again. Which is a bit odd. There's quite a few people left, 34 people. I think lots of people legged it to the military base island early, didn't they? Right, let's have a look at our inventory. Bit low on first aids. 1 first aid, 15 bandages though, 1 painkiller, 1 energy drink, 1 frag, 1 cocktail, sorry, 2 frags on Molotov, and more than enough ammunition. So, let's see what happens. Let's see what the circle brings. Here, a vehicle to my west. Moving away. Moving towards me. Probably being shot at from up on the mountain. Somebody over there. Okay, so there's somebody up on the... So he's going that way. Right, circle's moved. Big long circle, right. We need a vehicle. See if we can take this guy out of the car. What's he doing? Come on. Come on, give me a vehicle. I know there's somebody over there as well who'll be coming this way. Bingo. Right. Just need to be careful that somebody else hasn't got exactly the same idea that I have. Can't see anybody. Right, let's go. Radio on. Oh, there's a big drop here. There's a big drop here. I think we just go straight across the airfield, don't we? Oh wow, look at all these trees on the airfield. This is very different. Much more cover, isn't there, from people sniping from the high ground. Moxie. Yeah, be careful of the drop. Yeah, cheers, mate. Thank you for mentioning that. My most well, I've had plenty of embarrassing moments in my DayZ career, but we were playing last night, and master strategist that I am came up with this plan which involved the other guys assaulting this control tower at an airfield, which went, and me going on the top of a really high aerial tower to keep oversight, and it all went spiffingly, went amazing, went really well, until I managed to step backwards off the tower and fell to my death, and then thereby the rest of the team gradually got picked off and all got killed. So you could say that was, I do feel a little bit personal responsibility for that situation. Oh, look at this down there. Look at this. Oh, I like this. If we park that there, no, let's park it down there. Oh, look at this. Imagine if you could jump into one of these tanks. These guns positions. Look at these guns defending one of these. It's great, isn't it? Oh, bravo, PUBG. Oh god. I've lost my situational awareness, unfortunately. The radio's still on in the car. Turn off. Oh. There we go. This is so good, this. Imagine you could, get these guns working. Can I hide underneath this tank? Will you be back on Xbox? I think, well, I'll be back on Xbox a little bit later, because I'll be doing a video about the new how this is playing on Xbox. I kind of feel a bit exposed here. Somebody could just like run up and just kill me. The hell? Where is he? Where's the other one? Where did they come from? Did they come over together, do you think? Now I could really do with one of these guys' stuff. Oh, fuck. That was from the beach. That was from the beach, wasn't it? Oh, bollocks. Shows you should never loot in the final circles. Where do we get to? 13th, couple of kills. A nice warm-up, as they say. So there we go. That's the Erangel visual update. It's now on the main servers on PUBG. As you can see, we've got this wonderful stuff. Look, tanks, artillery emplacement, bunkers, sandbags. Our battlegrounds is now even more of a fun playground than it's ever been. Free update. Grab it now. Get out there. Come on. Get the season pass. This is really, really good fun. But thank you everybody for joining me on the stream today. Really, really appreciate it. If you enjoyed the video, hit like. If you haven't already, hit subscribe. Remember, you can become a member of the YouTube channel by hitting the join button. You can come over to the Discord if you're over 18. You can have a chat there and join our DayZ PS4 private server if you want to. But anyway, it's great just having you guys along, keeping me company, and all of your full great advice. So, see you all again soon, and yeah, see you on the battlegrounds.